last video, I talked about the causes of stress, and I mentioned one of the causes is stressor. So the stressor can be anything that activates the stress response in our body. So the reaction of fight or run is activated, and all the cortisol and adrenaline is released in our body. So I mentioned that it's different types of stresses, and can be physical, can be emotional, can be cultural, environmental. I mentioned all of them, and in this video I'm gonna start talking and just to explain what is involved inside of all of the stresses. So today I'm gonna focus on physical stresses. So I'm gonna mention what it can be involved in a physical stressor. So they activate the stress response on us. So the obvious one is like when you broke your leg or any bone in your body, or when you been attacked from a bear. So they are the obvious one, but I'm gonna mention a few more so you can maybe try to recognize which one can be activated in your stress response. So if you see that I can lowering or looking down, is because I'm being supporting with my nose, so don't worry about it. And yeah, let's go and talk about that. So the first one, we got injury and surgery. Obviously, whatever happens to you is a physical stressor. So your body needs activate everything on you for healing and all this stuff. So this cause an stress in your body. And then we have immunocompromise and autoimmunity. I personally have autoimmunity, and is when your immune system depends of your body is like overworking, and so stress can be caused by autoimmunity, and autoimmunity obviously causes stress. So autoimmunity and immunocompromise. And then we have environmental stressors. So here we're gonna involve all the environment challenge that can happen to us and can cause an stress. So like hot and cold, whoever lives in a very hot country or in a very cold country, obviously some of them, they are used to it. So it can be a stress when suddenly maybe you move to another country that you're not used to the cold or to the hot. It can be trigger stress in your body because you're not used to it. And we also have inside this environmental, we have pathogens like viruses, bacteria, fungi, and toxins, heavy metals, circadian rhythms when you have this disruption on it. So if you maybe stay late because of your work, or because you're not sleeping well, or you're working during the night, and all these circadian rhythm disruptions. We got also smells and safety and physical violence. So this all involved environmental. And this environmental is much longer than this. I'm just mention few of the possible stresses, but I'm gonna go further deep in this one in another video. So if you're interested to know a little bit more environmental stress, I'm gonna do another video where I can explain which other situation can be part of environmental stressor. And the next one is nutritional. I love this this one because of my own process with autoimmunity. I realized how important is nutrition, and in the activation our immune response. So it can be a physical stressor when we not eat enough vitamins, nutrients, and micronutrients. So a poor diet, it can cause stress in your body. And also if you have intolerance, allergens, is also, even if it's natural and like good food, but if you're intolerant or you have an allergy, it can cause an activation in your stress response. Energy deficit, definitely consuming highly processed food and eating quickly and mindlessly. So there's also can cause a stress response in your body, and I can tell you it does, because I used to be a quicker eater. I used to not even eat. I just put everything in my mind and swallow it. So we need to properly eat and put some time on it. And also movement and athletic stress. This is a tricky one, because people, and it is, physical movement is super important. Also in a way to release the stress in your body. But if you over or exceed with the physical movement, can also cause stress in your body. So like a neurological demand, energy course of demand, mechanical demand, mental and emotional activities, and also the ones that disrupt the circadian rhythm. So I'm gonna mention few sports that can cause, like people that does very consuming energy sports, like triathlons and these ones that it require a lot from you. And also duties like military and first responders, fire, police, also people who work in industries like forestry, farming, construction, hospitality. Those one also cause a disruption in your body. Poor sleep. Many people sometimes don't understand how important is sleep for our recovery, and also to help us to deal better with the stress. So sleep is, I'm gonna do a video also talking about sleep, how important it is to rest and give time to our body to recover. So sleep is super important. It's super important for stress relief. So if we don't sleep enough or we don't sleep properly, it can cause the stress in our body, as bad as the major stress in your life. So it has such a big impact in our body. And we have also pregnancy and miscarriage, and also substance abuse and addiction. Not all of them needs to be bad, like a pregnancy is obviously a good stress, because it's a human being we are bringing to this world, to our family. So there are happy moments, but this type of situation can cause stress, a lot of stress in woman's body. So, and also not only physical, also mentally, because of the emotions coming and all the changes that are going to happen. So this stress doesn't mean to be everything bad, and it doesn't need to be everything good, you know. It's just a disruption, something that it causes a disruption, and in your body can be considered stress. So hope you like this video, guys. I mentioned quite a lot on inside of physical stressor. You can maybe identify or feel identified with few of them. You can also check online. You can find more options there, and try to see which one is like is normally happen to you, and maybe you taking them like as normal, that is, you know, because you're used to it. But even when we are used to go through to these factors, it doesn't mean that it's not doing anything to us. So it's important to recognize what is activating this stress response, so we can some of them we just can't avoid it, but we can find ways to deal better with them, to have, you know, strategies and techniques to deal better. So I hope you like it. I'm gonna keep posting more about stressors so you can identify which ones can be in your life, and then we're gonna continue posting more information. So I hope you like it. If you want to maybe comment below for to suggest about physical stressors, I'm very happy to read you all, you guys. Thank you so much.